lucky I don't have my sir on. Hey, it looks like you got a lot of traffic, buddy. All right, so the day has finally come and I am doing a video on my Ride1 Up Revv1 72V. Now this is normally a 52V e-bike, but I converted mine to 72V. I did forget to charge it overnight though, so right now we are charging at 12 amps. I think this thing goes, oh dang, okay, let's not go that high. But I've been charging it at 12 amps. This battery can take it. This is a 72V battery from Powerful Lithium. You can see the little logo right there. I think it's 34 amp hours. It's been a while since I bought this battery off of them. You guys can get a discount code off this as well if you use my discount code at their website with any other Powerful Lithium batteries. But this one right here fits in this basket right here. If you would have watched the Injust channel, if maybe you came from his channel, you would have seen that he reviewed this bike when it was stock at 52 volts. But again, this one's 72 volts. It's going to go super fast. The only bad thing about this one is we still haven't fixed the chain issue. And in the last video, I know I told you guys I was going to take the K6, but I totally forgot. I'm still missing the bolt under here. And I don't want this to come out. I don't know exactly the repercussions of not having that screw in there. But when I feel this one, there's a screw down here and there's not a screw underneath here. I think we lost it on one of the runs one time. So I decided not to take it. I really need to fix that. So I'm just gonna leave it until we fix it, do a few videos on it, and then we'll probably sell it down the road. It's probably gonna be after Christmas, maybe in January or February. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Make sure to put this little cap on here. Put these wires tucked in here and try to close this cage at the same time. Oh, yep, no, see, still not closing. Okay, there we go. It's a little tight, but I love this basket. I love it, I love it. All right, let me move this thing out. It's been a hot minute. Hopefully the tires are still good. Look at all the spider webs and everything stuck to the tire. That's how long it's been. It's been sitting in the garage. Whoa, everything is so dusty. You can't even see this display. Yeah, don't worry about that. That's why I put my phone up here so we can see how fast we're going and you guys can get an idea how powerful this thing is. But we're just gonna ride it around real quick before we go to work. Oh man, I forgot how fast this bike is. It is definitely more torquier than the Super 73 72V I did because, well, I have a cheap battery on the Super 73 and then we have the Powerful Lithium, but it's only a 13 amp hour. But since this is all Powerful Lithium's battery, this is a very powerful bike. I think it's an extra 1,000 watts compared to the Super 73. A little shortcut. All right, no one's here. Let's take a shortcut. I like these little shortcuts. Wait, oh God. All right, your boy came out of his seat. I don't remember how the suspension was on this bike, but I do remember when we put motorcycle tires on this, I remember that it gave it a little bit more of a harsher ride because these tires are more firm, but I would rather have these than get a flat, you know what I'm saying? This is a true test. Let's see if anything's loose or gonna come off on me. Oh no, we are good. I'm gonna put my visor down though because it looks kind of dusty out here. So if you guys really do follow this channel, then you would know that I did post up this bike for sale. I said it in my last video if you didn't see the very end of that, if you guys didn't stick around to the end, because some of my videos are long. I get it. They're like 40 minutes long or something like that. I don't know. Hey, is that my buddy Sal? You already recorded me? Oh shit.
I'm starting tomorrow morning or now.
Tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay, I gotta move my car then.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Oh, he's lucky I don't have my sir on. Hey, it looks like you got a lot of traffic, buddy. Yeah. He's stuck in traffic. I'm gone, baby. This is a good thing about having a fast electric bike. It's too damn funny. Oh man, good stuff. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So I posted the bike for sale and I really did want to sell it, and I still do want to sell it because I want to start like another project. I like this bike. I ran into some issues with it, but I mean, everything still functions. It still rides. You can still probably mess around with a few stuff. I would probably go back to the stock rotor. The rotor that I have on here right now is flipped 180 degrees, like it's the opposite way, but I couldn't get it to work the regular way. So it does make a lot of like squeaky noises, but once it heats up, it works pretty good over than the stock one. Another thing is that, of course, there's no chain on here. If you do want to fix that, you would have to take off the rear sprocket and then the chain ring up front and figure out what's going to work, because I couldn't figure out anything that was going to work on this bike. So I just kind of gave up, and I didn't really want to take the whole bike apart. So maybe someone that's motivated, that actually wants to mess around with this bike, can do that. I would still say that building a Super 73 feels more like comfortable and better than this bike, but this is way cheap right now, and it's probably not going to be on sale after this video goes up. But the bike is $2,200 right now instead of $24. So it's really worth it, I think. All right, let's pedal through this intersection. Bye-bye. So overall, you really have to pick and choose really what you're looking to spend. I would probably recommend going this one if your budget is under, like, I'd probably say $6,000 with buying the bike, buying the kit, getting all the miscellaneous stuff that you want, the tires and, you know, the half throttle or the twist throttle, whatever you're looking for, then I would probably say go this route. But if you have an unlimited budget and you're looking at spending like $8,000 to $9,000, then I would say go with the Super 73. I don't really know where I'm going. I kind of wanted to kind of ride around just a little bit extra and just, I don't know, just kind of, whoa. The suspension is not as nice as my Super 73, even though I don't have the Fox float suspension on there, which I was thinking about buying. But I don't know what the hell I'm doing today. I just wanted to come out and just have a good time and ride, and I know you guys love the Ride One Up Revv1 content. And it was like the perfect timing because I wanted to do it, and then I saw the Ninja come out with his video, and I'm like, I gotta do it. So by the time I put this video out, it's probably gonna be a week and a half since the Ninja put his video out. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now, and I wanted to take this street, but I'm not gonna make it. Dang it. Oh, and these brakes are working pretty good now. No complaints. I like this bike. I really, really do. One of the coolest things I do like about this bike, and it might sound stupid, but I like the dual display. Oh, and that's another issue we had on this bike as well, is the fact that the lighting system runs off of the stock battery, and I know there's a controller that you can buy on Amazon and you can get all the stock lights working. So I saw Sir video when he had a guy with the Yadea Trooper 01. He modified that bike for Sir. He didn't do it himself, but I didn't see any information on how he hooked it up and how he did the wiring. So I would really like to know how he did that, because that's something that I really want to do on this bike. But like I said, I think I'm over it. I'm not gonna do it anymore. So we're just gonna deal with how it is, and one of you guys can take it off my hands. I'll probably sell it for like 3,500 bucks at the end of the day. And keep in mind, that's a very good price for this bike, because it's, when the sale's not going on, $2,400, and then you need a $1,000 motor kit, and then you need the battery, which the battery is $1,800, and then just all the little accessories. You know, I got the pedals, the grips, and the throttle, and all this miscellaneous parts that it does add up over time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure you guys know that. So, you know, pick and choose, like whatever you guys want to do. But again, I want to mention that this video is not to promote selling this bike. It's just, I've had my fun with it. I really do like it. It just, I think I would rather do another build on one of these and not make it so powerful and so heavy. I think a nice, I would say 3,000 watt hub motor with a, I would say a slightly smaller battery, maybe like a 28 or a 30 amp hour, and just leave it at like 60 volts or something like that. I think 60 volts would be pretty good. You get like a solid like 40 to like 44 miles per hour probably, depending on what controller you use, like an 80 amp controller. That's probably where I would go. I kind of like overdid it. I ran into obviously a bunch of issues, but that's probably what I would do if I got another one. And I almost was going to buy the Ninjas. I was really about to hit him up, be like, hey bro, how much you want to sell that bike for? Like $1,000 I'll buy it from you like right off the bat, you know, because I know he got it free from the company. But then I was like, a project right now with the holidays, probably not gonna happen. Which I hope you guys are having a good time with the holidays and Thanksgiving, and everything's like going good and everyone's having a blast, because so far I've been doing good. Obviously we ended up in the hospital, but then Thanksgiving came. I've been doing good so far, and you know, just want to spend some time with my family and whatnot. So that's why the videos have been a little bit late and behind. Normally I post up videos like every other day, and now it's been like every 3 days, sometimes 4 days. just because of that incident, being in the hospital and losing like a whole week of footage and trying to catch up. I got the Beyond Rider jacket on. Is that a Hellcat? Oh yeah. Those are the things I need to get racing in my Tesla. Anyways, I got the Beyond Riders jacket on. Now I got their Ultra Protection one, and this is all black. I love this one. This is actually probably one of my favorite ones. It has a hoodie on the back too, so it's like perfect just to wear it around. Especially if you take the pads out and you just want to wear it as a regular sweater. I love it. But the bad thing about it is with your microphone and your GoPro and you turn, my microphone keeps hitting the jacket because it's like real puffy, like right underneath your neck. So that's one issue I've been having with this jacket, but I like it overall still. All right, so 50 miles an hour, 52 miles an hour coming down that. Not too bad, and then coming up at 47 miles an hour. Hey, man, I dusted them, but their top end speed, man, their top end power, they came up. They came up. Good stuff, good stuff. Now, we could get in the bike lane and kind of go around these people if we want. I'm not even going the way towards my store, if I'm being honest. I'm going the opposite way. I'm gonna get over because there's a lot of people in this neighborhood that can just randomly pull out. So being in the bike lane is not very safe. I don't care what you guys say. Going this fast, especially in the bike lane, nah. And I'm not gonna do 28 miles an hour. I built this thing to go hella fast. I'm all about speed, baby. Speed and power. That's why I want a Tesla Model Plaid now, man. I need that extra power. All right, we're gonna take another shortcut. So I'm gonna get on to Bullard. Oh, there was something I needed to bring with me and I totally forgot. Oh well, it is what it is. So the way I'm going right now is Bullard and West, and that's where I was working before I went to the store that I fully got transferred to. And there was a lady there that really wanted a sticker from Dutch. And it was like one of those limited stickers that you get, I think it was around October, like Halloween time. I just happened to go at the perfect time and they gave me 2 of them, so I was just gonna give it to her. I don't need it. It's like a sticker you put on your car. I guess she puts them on her little scooter. But I forgot to bring it. Or I would have stopped by the store and gave it to someone. They could have gave it to her or something, because I don't know her work schedule, but it is what it is. But I should stop messing around because I got 30 minutes before I clock into work, and I like to get something to eat really quick and get all my snacks, because when we take a 10-minute break at work, it's not fast enough and there's lines. So I like to just, you know, get my stuff so I can sit down and just relax. So I need to hurry up and stop messing around. So we're gonna get on this other main street, make a right, and then we're gonna head straight to work. And one thing about these tires, and I probably didn't mention it, is that they're a lot skinnier, even though they're the same size as the Shinkos that I have on my Super 73. So I was a little disappointed, but when I put them on, these things are such a pain in the ass to take on and off, and I'm not trying to scratch the rim all over again. And if they're not flat, I'm not gonna mess around with it. I'm not gonna spend another $120 on 2 tires for this bike and do all the work again. But I probably wouldn't go with these tires. I'm just letting you guys know. These are like the Michelin, I think. A lot of people use them on their scooter. I probably wouldn't put them on this bike anymore. I'm sorry, but stick with the Shinkos, the ones that you put on the Super 73. That was just kind of an oversight from when I did this build. I just wanted something different, just try it out. And these are more of like a cornering tire, not like a flat road, like driving straight tire. And I just don't like the fact that they feel a lot harder than the Shinkos. The Shinkos feel a little bit more softer. And I don't know if I'm gonna make this green light or not, but I'm definitely gonna try. Come on, we can do it! Oh, son of a bitch. God damn it. What was that?
How fast does it go?
About 54.
That's pretty slick, but I like that.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah, stock, I think it did like 36 out of the box, and then we put a bigger motor and a custom battery right here.
All
And
electric, right?
yeah, all electric, yeah.
Pretty slick.
It's supposed to be an electric, you know, pedal bike. 'Cause I got pedals on it, but there's no chain connected no more.
That's pretty slick, bro. I like that.
Thanks, man.
Don't worry about gas at all.
Nope. No, not at all.
Pretty slick. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too, man. Getting some love out here for the little Revv1. I'm telling you, this thing looks like a motorcycle, so I like to point out that it has pedals on it, even though they are red. And one thing I just noticed, and I know you guys can't see this display, but 75.9 volts, so basically 76 volts. And you guys already know on a 72 volt bike, that's 72 volts is actually 50%. I didn't charge this thing more than I think like 82%, but I also charge it at 12 amps. And charging these batteries super fast, they actually go down faster, especially with it being cold. I think it's like 60 right now. And at nighttime, it says it's supposed to be about 40. So it's probably going to go even faster at nighttime. But I'm still probably going to get home and we're going to be over like 70 volts, I'm pretty sure. But just something to mention that you want to charge these batteries at like 2 or 3 amps. And there was a guy that was over here at the crosswalk. I don't know which way he went. Maybe he walked right past me. Oh yeah, he was taking pictures of the bike. He liked it. I am looking at the voltage though when we get on it. We're going down to 71 volts and it's turning orange. Oh, come on, brother. Man. Bye-bye, Santa Fe. Peace out, sucker. Oh, ow, my nuts. God dang. Oh, that was bad. I need a rear shock on this bad boy, or maybe the compression is not adjusted correctly. I don't know. I don't think I messed with this bike ever since I last rode it, and I felt like it's perfectly fine, but maybe I'm just so used to the other bikes I've been riding lately. But damn, that was like jarring as hell from my nards. All right, we're just gonna continue straight because I'm not gonna sit in that turn lane forever. So I'm just gonna go straight, and then we're gonna make a left, and we at work, baby. All right, I'm gonna go down a little ways because this big ass city tow service truck, whatever, it's all bad. Oh man, this road's jacked up. Brakes are good, baby. Brakes are good. Oh, I got turn signals, but I forgot that I don't have the stock power system turned on yet. So turn signals, lights, all that stuff is not going to work right now. Don't hit me, please. Don't hit me. What up? No one can tell who I am because I got my visor down. Another day, we're gonna be here for 9 hours, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be fun. And I got here at 74.9 volts, so 75 basically. And yeah, I think we'll be all right getting back. We'll probably go down another like 5 volts, maybe, I would say. All right, so I got my bike put up. Oh, let me make sure I turn it off. And I forgot I got those little LEDs on there. Cool. I got one up there, but I don't have one on the back because I don't think it fits. But forgot I had those. All right, let me turn this off, and I'll let you guys know if anything exciting happens on today's adventure at work. And I'll see you guys at night, and we'll have to deal with the whole lighting system, and you'll see what I mean just in a second when we get on the road.
Cool. Yeah.
All right, 9 hours down, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. 75.1 volts. We're turning this on. We're on off-road mode. Hey, it stayed in off-road mode. That's cool. It remembers the last function I had. I didn't even know this since the last time I ever used this bike, which is probably a couple months ago. And our turn signal should work. Hey! We're not going to show these tonight. Normally we do that on our e-bike reviews, but this ain't an e-bike review. You want to try this bike out?
That's what it looked like. I know your hair is wet.
No, you haven't tried this one.
No?
No, this is a different one. This one does 54 miles an hour.
54 miles an hour.
Yeah, it has about 9,000 watts of power.
Okay.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
All right, just be safe on it.
Absolutely.
The brakes do not cut off the motor. There's no safety thing. There's no chain even on this bike. So no.
Okay. How responsive are the brakes?
They're pretty decent.
Does it have that regressive thing to it?
It'll take off from me.
I was talking about the charger.
Charger.
So when you let off the throttle, does it?
Oh, it doesn't do that. It doesn't have no regen or nothing. It will keep coasting.
Over here, walking by. Oh, I was thought he just went right through that. Ting.
I love when people ride my fun bikes, but I'm like always worried. I don't want no one to get hurt, especially not having gloves and a helmet. Yeah, I use it as in the street, yeah.
That's about all it with the tires like that. Like you were talking about the turn.
Oh yeah, so they're motorcycle tires, but they're not as fat as the other ones are. So they're kind of like angled like this. They're more for like turning.
Yeah.
They're made for scooters.
Yep.
So I try to be careful with turning with them just because it's on a bike and it feels a little bit weird when you kind of get into turns. So I just tell people to be careful, especially with it being wet.
I think he needs to get used to it too, that type of thing. And yeah, depending on the traffic conditions too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go around one more time, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you got to fully hit it. Just be careful. It's fun, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really, really fun bike.
The acceleration on it's crazy.
Right? And it will tell you too, I didn't tell you, but if you look down here, it will tell you your wattage as you actually give it power.
I kept meaning to, but I was just paying attention.
Yeah. And then Right now it's 72 volts is half battery, so I'm only at probably like 60 or 55% right now.
Yep.
When it's at 100, it's really fast. I'll show you what it looks like in here.
How much is this one?
This bike right now for Black Friday is $2,200, but I spent probably, I would say, another $2,000 on it, roughly.
For
Actually, no, more than that, probably like $3,000. So the battery is $1,700, and that's a 72 volt custom battery, and then the controller with the motor is about $1,000. So you get the motor, the display, the controller, all the wiring, the throttle, and everything for $1,000 off Amazon. The battery is what you need to connect all the stuff together to the controller, then the motor, and that's like $1,800 or $1,600 for that battery. Yeah, batteries are expensive. And then this battery controls all the lights. You want to try this thing out or what?
I am too cold. I would.
Yeah, I would say you just got to be very, very careful on this thing because, like, this is like one of the faster e-bikes that I have. So it takes off. Well, I mean, if you rode like motorcycles, then you know.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
All right. See you, man. All right, we out this bitch. Oh man, more carts. Oh, come on, people. That's way too far out of the parking lot. I am not getting those. They're really anal about us getting those carts because that's like $250 or $350 of each cart. And people just steal them left and right around here. But, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the bike, and I've already figured out that I forgot this thing turns off after like 10 minutes. And let's see if this is a true test, if this is gonna pick me up. No, it's still green. If you guys can see that, it's still green. This light is the worst for picking people up on a bike. So I'm just gonna go through it. I'm not gonna deal with it. Very, very cold, my visor being up right now. It is super cold. I forgot to put my phone up here as well because I had some people ride this bike that you probably saw. And just in case they went down, I did not want to break a $1,000 phone at the same time. You know, it's an old iPhone, but you know, still. You gotta keep it nice and stuff, you know, and keep it clean. I'm not trying to buy the new 15 right now. But I am absolutely freezing. I gotta be honest with you guys, this is cold. The Beyond Riders jacket right now, their ultra reflective line, is very breathable. It's made for like summertime. It's not really made to be riding in colder weather. You can do it, but even with a sweater underneath, I'm freezing my ass off. And there's a lot of stuff going on after I get home, I should say, not after I get off. I'm already off. But my buddy hit me up, and the guy that you saw in the truck that passed us earlier, and he's gonna be working, doing some cement work in front of my house. I've been wanting to get that done for a really long time, so that means I gotta move my Tesla. But to move my Tesla, I need to move my other car, and I want to put my Tesla in between the other car because I know they're gonna have a bunch of machinery and stuff like that, and I don't want the Tesla to be the first car in the way. I'd rather the other car be in the front, so just in case something happens and they back into one of the cars, it's not gonna be the Tesla. So I gotta move all that, move the trash cans and all that fun stuff. And early today, remember I told you I was gonna tell you if anything crazy happened at work? Well, some crazy shit did happen at work, and let me get into it right now. So I'm in the back trying to learn how to make a bale. And what a bale is, you have a bunch of cardboard, you gotta throw it into this machine, you gotta compact it down. Well, all the stores use different ones. And this one was one I've never seen before, and I needed to know how to do it, so he's kind of showing me, but I kind of got the hang of it, and I was learning, so it's taking me forever. And all of a sudden, some girl runs into the back, and she's like, some girl's naked on the floor. She's naked on the floor. She's just walking around. I was like, what? What's going on? I was like, all right, I didn't believe her, so I was just, you know, continuing to mind my own business and, you know, do the bale. And sure enough, she got her like a little coat from meat department that she can like put on. Is that a Revv1? Oh, nice. And sure enough, we see the footage later, and we had to call the ambulance for her and everything like that because we weren't sure if she was like abused or, you know, some bad stuff happened to her or what was going on, like why she was even naked. And then she had some cardboard with her that she was like covering up. But I mean, literally, like a lot of customers and our managers up front like saw her like naked. It was crazy. And so we had to call the ambulance, and so she got help because it's cold out here, man. So I kind of felt really bad for her. I don't know if she was on anything. She was just, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. I wasn't really in that situation. I came to it after they called the ambulance. I heard the ambulance coming up and down the street, and just had to redirect them to where the lady was at. But there's always something crazy happening in that store, guys. It's absolutely insane. Like, I don't know how to explain this store. It's just, it's a different breed. I feel like everyone that stays in Fresno, California needs to work at that grocery store, man. Like, it just kind of experience how well they have it at other stores. But the store overall isn't bad. It's just that area. I've been explaining that many times on these videos if you haven't been paying attention. But yeah, it's just really, really bad. And right now, let's get into some updates. And some stuff I wanted to mention is that I still haven't heard anything about the GTX. I'm still waiting for that bike to come. And also, I know you guys have heard about, you know, the Ride1 Up, Revv1 maybe coming out sooner or later. And what happened over here? They broke down in the middle of the street. That's a really good spot to stop. You better not be hollering at me because I am not pulling over. Like, I'm just on a little ass bike, man. I ain't gonna be able to do anything. Can't even jump start. I bet you he's probably gonna stop me, but hey, I need a jump start or something. That's weird. But he's parked in the middle of the road, which ain't good. What I wanted to say is that I mentioned that there was gonna be another Revv1. It's gonna be an off-road version. I don't know any updates on it. I shouldn't really have leaked stuff like that because it's kind of confidential, like, information. So I'm not really trying to get in trouble with Revv1. I'm also wanting them to send me the new bike when it comes out. I don't know if it's gonna be next year in the middle or the beginning of next year. I have no idea. All I know is that you guys should really buy this bike if you want the street version. But if you guys are thinking about, oh, like an off-road version would be cool, then you can wait for the version 2. But they're gonna have 2 different options because this bike is so popular, and rightfully so. It's probably gonna have dirt tires and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I think it's gonna be super cool for the market. I wonder if it's gonna be more expensive or the same price point. I would really love to see it at 60 volts. That'd be so sick. That's just kind of wishing. But 52 volts is cool. It'd be nice if they maybe up the controller if they can. But I think the controller now on these bikes, stock, is like 35 amps, if I'm not mistaken. I think mine was 28 when I got it, but now I think they're 35 and they have a boost feature. We don't have a boost feature on ours. But I like the fact that they go like 37 miles an hour and they're one of the cheapest bikes around. And if you want to modify it to 72 volt, you can. You can watch all my videos, go on my channel, search up Revv1 72 volt build, you'll find it right away. All the thumbnails are purple. That's the easiest way to find it. We ran into a bunch of issues, but if you guys want to take the time and watch it, it was basically a newbie trying to figure out how to do it and learn. So, you know, it's basically if I can do it, you guys can do it. But it's not much work. It's just mostly the time that you need to do it, if that makes sense. So maybe that doesn't make sense because you need time. Anyway, you understand what I'm saying. Well, I'm already here, guys. I'm on the last block. There's no range test, no real review. So I'm just going to end it here. I got to start moving my cars and getting everything planned out because I am going to be putting cement in this section right here so I can move my car a little bit more over. And check that out, we got some new fog lights on this car. Can you see those? Hell yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna move this car on the other side of my Fiesta. I'm gonna move my Fiesta up, park the Tesla in there, put the Fiesta back, then move these back in this corner. And it's freezing as hell. I'm probably gonna order some food right now so I can have some food. Oh, we made it home just in time. Cool. For the lights to turn off. Just so I can have some food on the way while I do all this stuff. So you guys are the true MVPs for sticking around to the end, and I love you guys, and I'll see you guys hopefully in the next one. Turn on post notifications because a lot of people have been commenting and saying they haven't been getting the actual video sent to them. They've like haven't watched me in like half a year or a year because it's not updating you guys. So you have to hit the post notification so we'll at least notify you. Even if you don't want to watch it, maybe a video you don't want to watch, that's cool, but at least it's going to notify you your phone like, hey, this guy posted a new video, I want to watch it, that you normally wouldn't get. So, oh, what the heck is this? What is this? This looks like a new bike. Oh, dang. Revv1 or what? No, I'm just kidding. Now there's more stuff I got to do and move. I just thought about that. Dang it.